Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2.
Good evening and welcome into the pregame show. Delaware Thunder and the Carolina Thunderbirds. Mike Basile bringing you the action. It is the 4-34-1 Delaware Thunder with 11 points on the season, taking on the 22-19-3 Carolina Thunderbirds with 65 points on the season. Welcome up into the broadcast booth as we'll be bringing you the action all night long from the Thunderdome. A lot to touch on here in the pregame show. We'll get you caught up on just a few things. How about the signing of Kyle Stevens for this Thunder team? This is a player who plays in all three zones, who has had some time in the SPHL this year and started the year with the Binghamton Black Bears in the FPHL. The Delaware Thunder grab him for the weekend series and more. So exciting news in Delaware as Kyle Stevens joins the team. Another face that joined the team just last weekend, Joe Devaney, had a huge weekend with a goal and 6 assists. An absolutely incredible weekend where Delaware took 2 of 3 from Port Huron. It's a lot of the same for this Thunderbirds team. You look at the top and you see John Butita and Gus Ford, just like you did the first series that these two teams played all the way back in October. It's the Thunderbirds and the Delaware Thunder live at the Thunderdome in Harrington. Player to watch today, Nikita Andrusenko for the Delaware Thunder. Game-winning goal in overtime last Sunday. We'll show you that as we head to break.
Where maybe if he just settled down for a moment, he could have gotten some mustard on it.
Andrusenko to the net, tries to jam it home, and he does! And the Thunder win it 6-5! Nikita Andrusenko.
Back here on the pregame show, the Holiday Inn Express pregame show. Up in the broadcast booth, Mike Basile, Sue Lamb, Dylan Clark from Carolina standing next to us up here, a buddy of mine, as we take a look at some of the dangers that Carolina can bring to the ice tonight. I look to number 23, Tommy Cardinal. He's got 26 points in 31 games. He plays a physical brand of hockey, and he is a playmaker. He can set up the play. If he gets it over to any of those dangerous goal scorers, you know it's problems. Baker Dawson as well, 28 points in 27 games. A very, very dangerous forward. It's the Thunder we look at now as we swap over to their side of things. The Delaware Thunder have the leader in their points as number 16, Ryan Marker. That doesn't come as much of a surprise. He has 32 goals in just 27 games played. Justin Laporte making his way up the list, 15 points in 27 games for Laporte. And Nikita Andrusenko, we touched on in the open, 9 points in 15 games. The Thunder will be without Shane Morrissey, Joe Brennan, and Anthony Merrigan tonight as these two teams head off. It's Babin in net for the Thunder, Pollin in net for the Thunderbirds. Delaware Thunder hockey coming up shortly on the Delaware Thunder YouTube channel. inside the broadcast booth. An incredible job, Stevie Lyles. Beautiful rendition of our national anthem. Mike Basile in the broadcast booth. As always, thank you so much for tuning in. You know we appreciate it. Let us know where you're watching from. It's always a good bit of fun to see where you're tuning in from, whether you like Carolina or Delaware. We love that you love the Federal Prospects Hockey League. To my right, number 1, Trevor Babin. To my left, number 31, Chris Paulin. Babin in black, Paulin in white. Carolina and Delaware live at the Thunderdome. It's hockey time. Touched on a couple players in pregame. Nikita Andrusenko on the ice for the Delaware Thunder. Yuri Pastuka on the ice for the Carolina Thunderbirds. Baker, Cardinal, Schnapp, Pastuka, and Powell. And it's Bedard, Basie, Devaney, Laporte, Andrusenko. Right to the attack. And it looked like breaking his stick is Alex Basie as he blocked the shot. Rolls out in front. Nikita Andrusenko's out the other way with speed. Delaware to the attack. Andrusenko left wing side. Andrusenko walked into the zone. Off-angle shot just wide of the cage. Gets finished off into the boards. Tie up here. Puck goes behind the net. Laporte finds it. Laporte. Devaney in the low slot. Just shot it wide off the heel of his stick. Joe Devaney looking to find the back of the net tonight as Paulin gloves that one. No questions asked. Take a look at Chris Paulin, see if he heads back to his goal crease. He goes for a quick lap. Paulin wears number 31 for his team. Has been real solid in the cage this season. 12 and 13. 3.63 goals against, 896 save percentage. Paulin's been solid keeping that cage. This one just misses Declan Conway. Just out of his reach as we get another whistle here at the Thunderdome. Talk about Declan Conway for a second from Paynesville, Ohio. If you remember him a few years back on the Menor Icebreakers. As these two teams will battle on at the Thunderdome here for 3 nights straight. Mike's on ice tonight after period 1. Tomorrow it's You Buy It, We Sign It. And Sunday is Family Day. Got a tie up in the corner here. Puck pops free to Ryan Marker. Ryan Marker tries to center one out from behind the net to no avail. There's Gus Ford, one of those dangerous playmakers we talked about in the open. There's Butita, the other one. These two have played together for quite some time as they're looking for their line mate, Conway, out of the zone. Conway forces a turnover right wide of Babin on the left side of the post. Puck comes back out to the point. It's Ford. Ford drops it off Grebenikov. Right in front. Conway shot it high and out of play. 18:47 to go in period 1. And the Thunderbirds have had the better of play early. Face off to the left of number 1, Trevor Babin. Here's Victor Grebenikov right in front of us, wearing number 13 for the Carolina Thunderbirds. As Noah Wild drops back on Diaz. Artem Alekin plays it out to center to Lucchese. Lucchese right wing side, Brulette. Brulette's got speed. Took a bad step. His shot was blocked and it rolls to the corner. Back behind the net it comes. Oakes is all over Marc-Antoine Brulette. Finished by Grebenikov. And here comes Cody Oakes. Cody Oakes chips it up the near side. Oakes loses his helmet. He'll have to go to the bench as the puck comes into Thunder Ice and it's chipped right out. Lucchese brings it back to Thunder Ice. Brandon Lucchese, right wing side. Had a couple goals last weekend. Paulin knocks it down and they spring it up the far side. Knocked down by Charlie Bedard. He spins off a few Thunderbird defenders and works it out to center with Lucchese. Lucchese just played it into space. Yuri Pastuka was having none of that. And out the other way, the pass intended for McLean goes to McKay. Baker all alone in front, tries to poke it through the 5-hole at Babin to no avail. Out the far side now, here comes the newest addition to the Thunder, Kyle Stevens. Feathers one in front, Marker tried to get it home, but Paulin poked it away. Great little feed by Kyle Stevens. McKay's going to rush down to get this puck. Babin's going to have to cover as McLean wins the race. My apologies, Baker wins the race. Get a look on the bench at Brendan O'Reilly here. Signed a PTO with the Thunder this afternoon. There's Campaign. Take a look at number 9 for this Thunderbirds team, Mark Campaign. 6'209". big on that blue line for this Thunderbirds team. Face off to the left of Trevor Babin. Cardinal wins it back. Another player we touched on in the open. That one goes right wide to Marvin Powell, and he rims it behind the cage. Cardinal and Basie tie up, and Moretz and Schnapp meet at the near half wall. Tie up, puck pops free. Spun back behind the net, right to Schnapp. Schnapp picks up the puck, spins it along. Behind the net, Dawson Baker watches it go by, and it's picked up at the far side. Out to the point it comes, all the way around the net. Dawson Baker picks it up near half wall, watches it go through to Campaign. Campaign through traffic, tip just wide. Tommy Cardinal right on the doorstep. Look at the buzz here from the Thunderbirds as Baker has a shot blocked by J.C. Moritz. Back in front, Tommy Cardinal, toe drag, lost it. Back out to the point it comes, Powell. One-timer, Campaign, got nothing on it. Right back out to the front, Schnapp jamming at Babin, and he covers and gets a whistle. 16:43 to go, period number 1. Scoreless at the Dome. It's been a good one so far. These two teams play on as this one comes out to center. Puck comes all the way out to Grebennikov. Kyle Stevens forced a turnover, unable to get it going towards the net. Now out the other way is Ford, but he's way, way offside. As we'll do it again from the same spot. Take a look at Chris Paul in here in his cage. As we love our new goal cam, one of our favorite things that we've added to the lineup this season. Bouncing puck ends up on the stick of Butita. It's poked off by Cangelosi. Bedard finds it, plays it forward right back to Cangelosi. Bedard finds the puck. He tries to flip it forward to Stevens. Not sure how that stayed in play, but it did, and they lose it at the blue line. Tie up at the near boards. Someone got smushed right at the boards. Cross-ice pass forward. Walks to the front. Good save by Babin with the right pad. Cangelosi's out behind the defense. Bouncing puck off the back of Cangelosi. He stayed on side, but couldn't corral the puck. Victor Grebennikov, right wing side. Grebennikov to the attack. Hacked and whacked by Stevens from behind. Looking for a centering pass. Knocked off the puck by Cangelosi. Butita finds it. Butita's pass knocked away by Stevens. Look at Stevens turn on the jet. Stevens can't beat Butita to the puck, who had a step on him. This has been open now. Conway over to Ford. Ford right wing side. Thunderbirds look to be offside. Appeared they stay onside, and Ford fires one off the glove of Babin. Now it's Meyer. Look at the size on number 2 in white. Meyer behind the net. Tried to feather one through. Ryan Marker finds the puck near side. Ryan Magic Marker, they call him here in Delaware. As it's knocked down by Basie. Basie plays it through, knocked down by Pastuca. Pastuca up to Baker. And Baker plays it through. Turnover to Marc-Antoine Brulette. Brulette tried to feather one through. Tommy Cardinal finds it in his skates right by Basie. Schnapp's going to win the race to this one, and Basie's going to finish him into the boards. Nothing too crazy there as the two met. Meyer finds the puck. He has it roll on him, and here comes the Thunder. Alekin and Brulette. Alekin over to Brulette. Alekin going to the net. Brulette decides to fire, and it's blocked by Pastuca. Alekin finds the puck behind the net. Knocked down. Paulin thought about covering. There's a tie-up where Brulette finds the puck, centers it out to Lucchese. Blocked, and the net comes loose. 14:35 to go in period 1. Media timeout. We'll be back in a jiff. Back at the Thunderdome, Delaware Thunder Pro Hockey on the Delaware Thunder YouTube channel. We do appreciate you joining us. Face-off will be to the right of Paulin. Comes through to Marc-Antoine Brulette. J.C. Moritz has the shot blocked as it comes behind the net to Campaign. Tie up and the puck comes out the other side. This is Daniel Martin with the puck. Had some time up in the SPHL, now returns to the Federal Hockey League, and he's dancing through Thunder as he goes to the attack. Block shot by McKay, comes back to Martin. He tries to center one through. McKay knocks it down, Brulette finds it, and here's Artem Alekin. He just dumps it in behind the net as 6 minutes have come and gone to period number 1. Back to Noah Wild. That's not a mistake. You see, that is Noah Wild on the back end here as he's been playing a bit of D for this Thunder team now. Lucchese and Martin exchange slashes as this one goes down and will be an icing. And I believe we have a penalty coming to Daniel Martin. We do. As always, we appreciate the support and thank you for tuning in as the Thunder will head to the power play. Face-off will be to the left of Chris Paulin. As the Thunder and the Thunderbirds are live in Delaware. Face-off will be to the left of Paulin. Comes out to the point. There's Devaney. Kyle Stevens gets a look on the power play. Marc-Antoine Brulette. And Stevens had it roll off his stick. Devaney was able to get to the puck before Butita was, so no problems come of that. Drop pass, and here comes Ryan Marker. Marker right down Main Street, picks up speed and goes to the attack. Marker looking for some help as he takes the tour of Harrington. Spins it out. Now it continues to hold. Out to the point it comes. This is Devaney. Devaney over Brulette. Marc-Antoine Brulette owed for that lethal shot. Takes that lethal shot. Sitting at the side of the net. Cangelosi sent it off the post with the yawning cage. Here's Jacob Schnapp out the other way. Right wing side. Snap. Drop pass. Powell into the glove of Babin and out. And covered and tapped on by Schnapp a couple times. And a couple bodies end up on the floor. I believe it's Cangelosi, Schnapp, and Devaney. The Thunder and the Thunderbirds are getting physical here as randomness gives us the, hey, yeah, we got you. We appreciate everybody tuning in as the Thunder and the Thunderbirds are live at the Thunderdome. You can get tired of saying that, Thunderbirds. See how many times we could say it without messing up here. Out to the point, Meyer, who plays for the Thunderbirds, sees it in the glove of Trevor Babin, who plays for the Thunder. That was a shorthanded little chip on the cage by number 2, Jarrett Meyer. Nothing too dangerous, but it results in another offensive zone faceoff, which results in another Thunderbird shorthanded shot, and they rotate around the Thunder zone. Out to the point it comes Meyer. Meyer played it back, really smart play to get it back to Dawson Baker, who's just going to slip it down all the way down. This one's all the way behind the net where Basie finds it. Basie knocks it down. Tried to go forward. And this penalty kill is really working for the Thunderbirds here. Andrusenko finds it left wing side. He's down Main Street. Andrusenko taken down to the ice. Got puck first, they'll say. Justin Laporte tried a little toe drag. Lost it, and George Holt just says, I'll see ya 200 feet later. Babin behind his own net. No problems there. Now a little bit of problems as Basie plays it to nobody in particular, but Andrusenko finds the puck. Nikita Andrusenko ties up. Basie has it roll on him, and Laporte finds it. Over to Andrusenko, right wing side. Nikita Andrusenko waits, looks for space, finds some, works it down low Laporte. Laporte's got Lucchese back door, going for Lucchese back door. Pass was too hot, and Martin's out of the box. It's a 2-on-1. 2-on-1 for the Thunderbirds, Martin and McLean. Thunder get back as the pass is way behind anybody in a white jersey, and Marker finds the puck right at his feet. Thunderbirds calling for too many men to no avail, and Bedard finds the puck, and he just chips it in behind the Thunderbirds defense. 11:20 to go in the first. As we get a look at John Butita. Stan Cangelosi's to the attack. Cangelosi fires wide. Took a weird bounce off the stanchion right on the stick of Daniel Martin all the way out in the neutral zone. 3-on-2. Ford going to the net. They find Ford, and he tips it off the pad of Babin. But Dard just looking at it, tries to now clear. First effort gets it by Daniel Martin, and he chips it right back to center. McKay to Marker. Cangelosi has the puck roll on him, but left wing side, he's to the O-zone. Cangelosi, backdoor Marker had it roll on him as well. Off the pads of Paulin. Sat free in the blue paint for a second before he chips it to the corner. 3-on-2 once more. Declan Conway leads the rush. Over to Butita, low shot. Babin might have got a piece as that rolled off his skate and away from the cage. Butita trying to chase this down at the blue line. He does, but Cangelosi finds the puck. Cangelosi tries to lean on Butita to no avail. That one shook the whole broadcast booth as Sue almost went down up here. 10:18 to go, period number one. Thunder and the Thunderbirds. Tommy Cardinal takes it in the corner, goes right by Bedard, centering pass. Oh, Ford had it come under his stick, or he would have had a grade A scoring chance. Baker lost it at the blue line, and Schnapp has it go right by him. Laporte takes a bump into his own bench, and the Thunder are going out the other way. Andrusenko right in on Paulin, and he's got it off the chest and in between the pads. We'll take a break. Thanks so much for tuning in as the Carolina Thunderbirds skate off the ice on the Delaware Thunder YouTube channel. Scoreless, 9:53 to go, period number one. Thunder and the Thunderbirds. We just had that odd man rush with Gus Ford, John Butita, and Declan Conway. 13 points in 16 games for Conway, 62 and 38 for Ford, and 57 and 44 for Butita, just to give you a little thought about how dangerous that 3-on-2 could have been. Luckily for Delaware, it looked like Babin just got a piece off his skate there to keep things at a scoreless affair as we play on. The first look at Brendan O'Reilly in a Delaware Thunder uniform. He wears number 8 for the home squad. Delaware just a step offside as they were looking for Marc-Antoine Brulette. And O'Reilly's not afraid to mix it up. I'm sure we'll see him on a couple shifts after things get a little chippy out here. Basie got involved in a little extra after the whistle. I'm sure everyone is absolutely surprised with that. Face-off will be to the right of Paulin out in the neutral zone. We have a great view of this draw right over us in the broadcast booth here in Delaware. As, could you believe, March 11th we are this late in the season for these two teams. Cardinal to the attack, to Schnapp, off the pads of Babin, no problem. Out to the point it comes. There's Powell through traffic. His shot was blocked on the way through, and Delaware's really buying into the system of blocking shots in their own zone. Look at a pass by O'Reilly. Lucchese's dashing through the D. Brulette looks for Lucchese, finds him, and he tips it just over the cage. Oh, he was moving ever so swiftly through the zone. Puck comes all the way around. McKay keeps it in. Great little play at the blue line. McKay on his backhand, chips it all the way through, just rolls wide of Crawlin. Lucchese with a good little check to finish his man in the corner. McKay with another good keep. Paulin makes another save. That one of his easier of the evening, and with Devaney bearing down on him, he takes the whistle. Looking back at Lucchese just crashing the net and just getting a piece over Paul in there. as we've seen some good chances, but most of the grade A chances tonight have missed the net. Behind the net it comes. Cody Oakes, who last time these two teams played was not in the lineup in Carolina. If you remember, it was a snowy Sunday down in Carolina. Daniel Martin's in. Out to the point, it's Oakes. Oakes all the way across. Grebenikov finds it, tipped on by McLean in front, and it comes all the way around. There's Joe Devaney. Much like Ryan Marker, Devaney, one of the players who could go end-to-end for this Thunder team. We saw him do it last Friday against the Prowlers. Nikita Andrusenko has his pass knocked away, but it comes right back on the stick of Devaney, who might go end-to-end here. Joe Devaney lost it off the stick of Oakes, maintains possession, tried a centering pass, knocked away to Bedard at the point, who made a good defensive play first, lost it. Now Moritz has to make a good defensive play, but he lost it to McLean. McLean's in, and he tries to go through Babin, but Babin has the answer with the glove. 7:58 to go in the first. Face-off will be to the left of Trevor Babin. The Philadelphia, Pennsylvania native, Trevor Babin. All 4 wins, my apologies, 3 of 4 wins, I should say, for this Delaware Thunder in his cage. As Greg Harney got the win on Sunday against his former team, which was very nice to see for number 39 in black, as I know all the players were so happy, especially for him. An OT win against his old team right in front. Butina tried to go back where it came from, but missed it wide. Basie ties up his man. Carolina bench not happy. That was Conway getting held down. Here's Kyle Stevens in the near corner. Stevens tries to work by Meyer. Just a bit of a size difference there, as Meyer, one of the bigger players in this entire league. Holy smokes, number 2. He's got some size on him. As Ford knocks it down in the neutral zone, goes cross ice. Cangelosi with a nice bump on Ford, as J.C. Moritz finds it and goes up the near wall. Back and forth we go. 7:05 to go in period 1. Stevens chasing after a loose puck. Nothing doing. Delaware's making a change, and Carolina's making errant passes as McKay finds it in his own zone. Under 7 now to go, period 1. Noah Wild starts the breakout. Right wing side, Ryan, magic marker, picks it up. Top of the circle, goes for a skate. Tries to jam it home, right wide of the crease. Wild picks it up at the point. Wild through traffic, just shot it wide. Paulin knocks the net off, gets a whistle anyway. 6:39 to go in period 1. We talked about Jarrett Meyer there for a second, and he deserves more than a second. 6'9", 250, Jamestown, New York. Oh, my. Face-off one to Brulette. Paulin picked it up late, found it in his breadbasket. As we always do, we'll get you caught up around the Federal Prospects Hockey League at our intermission report. This face-off's one to Powell. Comes through to O'Reilly. Look at the little move by O'Reilly to free up some space for himself. O'Reilly out to the front, nothing doing. Tommy Cardinal picks it up, giveaway, Marc-Antoine Brulette. Top of the circle, fires off the blocker of Paulin. Delaware bringing the attack now. O'Reilly takes a bump. Got the worst of that hit. And out the other way is Schnapp. Jacob Schnapp, left wing side now, works down Main Street and shot it wide. Rebound, Tommy Cardinal, right out in front, had it roll on him, and oh, what a hit by Noah Wild. Delaware and Carolina exchanging good scoring chances and big hits back and forth. Lucchese off the stick of O'Reilly, does a job, gets it deep, and goes to the bench. A Let's Go Thunder chant breaks out in a scoreless hockey game, and this is a good checking physical hockey game. McLean, one of those physical players, stop to Dawson. Baker, he just shot it wide of Babb, and you saw where he was looking. Stevens works it to Marker. Marker has to retract to pick up the puck, but he's moving forward now. He lost it right at the blue line. Grebenikov finds it. Grebenikov giveaway, Kyle Stevens. Stevens walks the blue line, gave it away to Dawson Baker. Dawson Baker behind the net, chips it to Grebenikov. Grebenikov off the skates of Marker and back behind his own net. Couple dangerous giveaways by both teams in this contest. Now Cody Oakes with the hair flowing in the breeze here, just gets it in deep. Basie knocks it down, goes behind the net all the way around. It misses Ryan Magic Marker. And it's chipped back in. Basie picks it up. McLean bearing down on him. And Marker knocks it down in the neutral zone. Ryan Marker plays it into the skates of Kyle Stevens. Stevens drops it back for Marker. Got Cangelosi going to the net just wide of him. Stevens picks it up behind the net. He gave it away there. And Butita's out right wing side. Butita works it up to McLean. Back to Butita. McLean fires. Breadbasket Babin. Media timeout. 4:35 to go. It's been fun in this one. Face-off will be to the left of Babin when the Thunderbirds make their way back out onto the ice. Ford, Butita, and Conway, the forward unit. That's the real dangerous trio. Trevor Babin has been good, 9 of 9 good. The tie-up, and Andrusenko pushes it forward, but it doesn't get out. Butita, cross-ice pass behind the defense. They were looking for nothing to it. Butita absolutely wired one off of Andrusenko. Hassled from behind is Devaney. Finished into the boards by Meyer. He goes down. Devaney stays strong on the puck and chips it in deep. That's good work by 19. 4:10 to go in period one. Giveaway to Devaney. Making a good defensive play was Ford, though. Right wing side, it's Pastuca. Pastuca has it roll on him. It's chipped out to center. J.C. Moritz steps up and makes a great defensive play at the red line. 4:01 to go. Period one. Cross ice pass to Ford. It was crisp, tape to tape. Ford to the attack. He's got a shooting area. Basie's stick takes that shooting area away. And out to the point, it's Pastuca. Pastuca all the way behind the net. Here's Declan Conway with it. Conway, caught an edge. Basie gave him just a bump. And Andrusenko finds the puck. Andrusenko dangerous right by his own cage. Look at Trevor Babin looking around saying, uh-oh, same team. It's out the other way. It's Devaney. Andrusenko to the attack. Drop pass Devaney off the stick of Paulin. Here's Dawson Baker. Turns on the Jets. Here's some crisp skating by Baker. Lost the puck at the blue line, though. Here are the Thunder out the other way. Artem Malekin tried to give it off to Devaney. Delaware just stays on side, but it was a sloppy pass at the blue line. Great saucer pass through the neutral zone. Dawson Baker tries to work by Bedard. He does. Baker in, fires and scores. Dawson Baker, and it's 1-0. Carolina, 3:01 to go in period one. Dawson Baker started it and finished it. He did lose it at the blue line, yes, but he had it. Made a move around Bedard. Made it 1-0. The saucer pass out of the zone, an absolute thing of beauty. Dawson Baker skated into it, got by Bedard, and absolutely finished by Trevor Babin. Tommy Cardinal forces a turnover. Got it over to Schnapp. Those two tie up. Alekin's flying through the neutral zone. Brulette can't work it free. He's taken down, and Tommy Cardinal's right back to the O zone. Cardinal left wing side working on McKay. Cardinal waits, taken down. That's going to be a penalty on Alekin as he tripped up his man. They're saying Alekin took out the feet. Two minutes on the penalty kill for Delaware. They hope. That means they will have killed it successfully. Lucchese not happy about something on the bench. Right off the draw, the Thunderbirds go to work. Baker out at the point. Fires through traffic. Blocked by Laporte. You could tell he lost his stick. Meyer knocks it down. Ford picks it up, right wing side. Ford to the attack. Out now, Meyer. Meyer walks the blue line, cross ice pass. Baker, Babin makes the save, pop free. Jamming away are the Thunderbirds at the doorstep, and Ford finds it. Gus Ford out to the point. Meyer picks it up. Meyer right in between the skates of Ford. He waits. Gus Ford over to Butita. Butita out to the point. Good power play. Meyer through traffic. Tipped by Ford wrong way. Out the other way. Butita out to the point. Dawson Baker back to Butita. Baker waits. Blocked by Andrusenko and cleared. 1:07 to the power play. Nikita Andrusenko with a big block. .130 to go to the period, 55 to the power play. As we get a look at Campaign coming through the neutral zone. Got it to Schnapp, back to Campaign, and Babin's got it behind him and snuck behind, but he covers and gets a whistle. You saw Trevor Babin, the fear, as he found it behind him. But not much he could do, and what's going on with Campaign's sock here? Looks like he's got 2 or 3 socks on that left foot. .115 to go to the period, 43 to the power play. McKay can't clear past Campaign. They set it up, Grebenikov. That shot was fanned on. Making sure the stick wasn't broken is Campaign. He's got it back out at the point. He's hassled by Cangelosi. His shot's blocked by Lucchese. McLean out to the point. One-timer. Campaign didn't get much on it, but it was dangerous. There's Schnapp. Jacob Schnapp out to the point. Campaign walks the blue line. Shot blocked by Cangelosi nicely. Cangelosi poked it forward, and Lucchese clears. Cangelosi playing with a bit of grit tonight. 40 seconds to the period. Schnapp just stays onside. He's looking for a penalty here. No avail, and here's Cangelosi. Danny Cangelosi to the attack. Left wing side. Great move by Cangelosi. Tries to poke it through Paulin. Lucchese picks it up to the backhand, and Paulin's got the poke check working tonight. Say that 3 times fast. 20 seconds to the first. Holy smokes, what action this game. Schnapp picks it up. One last chance for the Thunderbirds in the glove of Babin, and covered with 11 seconds to go. We got a little brouhaha, but nothing will come of it. It's 1-0 in favor of the Thunderbirds on a Dawson Baker goal. Schnapp and Cangelosi have a few words going to the bench. Wild's got a few words from the bench. Pastuca through traffic, blocked by Andrusenko again. Kyle Stevens picks up the puck, played it free to Marker. Conway finds it, and the Thunderbirds are offside, and that whistle will just be a quick stop with 2 seconds to play. That's all she really wrote for period number 1. As a neutral zone faceoff, really nothing can come of this. Marker and Baker in the dot. We'll see if anything comes of it. Shouldn't. Marker pads the stats with a win in the faceoff circle. That's all that comes of it. After 1, it's 1-0 in favor of the Thunderbirds on the Delaware Thunder YouTube channel. Thanks so much for tuning in. Stay with us. We'll be back for the intermission report. Back here on the Delaware Thunder YouTube channel. As always, we appreciate you tuning in. One goal to speak of in period number one. That was Dawson Baker at the 16:59 mark of period one. Mark Complain and Marvin Powell on your assists. Only 2 penalties. Artem Alekin for a trip and Daniel Martin for a slash. Those are the only scores to talk about in the period. 1-0 Thunderbirds, 1-0 Watertown after one, and a little bit of the second period has been played, and 4-1 Danbury in period two over Binghamton. The action's heating up around the Federal Prospects Hockey League. 1-0 here. Thanks so much for tuning in. We really appreciate all the support. We'll be back here on the Delaware Thunder YouTube channel, DelawareThunder.com, YouTube.com. Want to let everybody know tomorrow, you buy it, we sign it if you're local to the Delaware area, or you want to make a trip down to Harrington, Center Ice Arena. A lot of fun to be had tomorrow. You buy it, we sign it. That means at our merchandise table, if you go and buy anything up there, team photo, one of our brand new programs maybe? How about a cowbell? Anything you want, bring it down and we'll sign it. Post game in the VIP room. And Sunday's Family Day. An adult ticket gets the kids in free. It's an absolutely great deal, and you can't beat it. Delaware Thunder and the Carolina Thunderbirds live at the Thunderdome. Keep enjoying this. We will keep you rolling on here as the Thunder and the Thunderbirds play on as period 2 is coming up in a Welcome back inside the broadcast booth, Delaware Thunder and the Carolina Thunderbirds. Hope you're having a wonderful time here as we are at the Thunderdome. Taking a look around here as it's a very good crowd here tonight at the Thunderdome. As Paulin goes back into his crease, now to the right of me. And to the left of me, Trevor Babin in his crease. As these two teams continue to battle on, and what a first period was absolutely crazy. Only one goal, yes, but the chances, the back and forth play, it was a ton of fun. See, a lot of people are enjoying the contest, and that's what we're always happy about. As we get a look at number 1, Trevor Babin in the crease for the Delaware Thunder. The crowd loves him here at the Dome. He gets some taps on the glasses. It's hockey time here at the Thunderdome. Devaney, Andrusenko, Laporte, Basie, Bedard, Schnapp, Baker, Pastuca, Powell, and don't forget about Tommy Cardinal. My apologies, I almost forgot about Tommy Cardinal. 1-0 Thunderbirds. Period 2, we're back. Bedard plays it forward. Off some skates, comes all the way around and through to Pastuca. Knocked down to Basie, off the linesman in the neutral zone, and a bouncing puck is corralled by Dawson Baker. Baker, drop pass, and here comes Pastuca. Pastuca right down Main Street, right wing side. Yuri Pastuca, look at him turn on the jets and fire it right into Babin. And then Basie didn't like how close Pastuca got to him. 19:34 to go in period 2. First good scoring chance of the period goes to Carolina. Face-off will be to the left of Trevor Babin. Out to the point it comes, right by Pastuca. Watch out, Kyle Stevens is really moving here. Pastuca with a good play, but he gave it away. Cangelosi walks in, save Paul and rebound. Cangelosi scores, and we're tied at 1. Danny Cangelosi grabs his own rebound, and it's 1-1 at the Thunderdome. He's got a word for the Thunderbirds as well, and we're tied at 1. Back to the dot. Cangelosi wins it forward. Giveaway to Marker. Cangelosi finds it. Cangelosi works it up to Marker. Ryan Marker working on Meyer. Marker so strong on his skate. Out in front off the skate of Cangelosi. Bouncing puck comes through to Butita. John Butita finds the puck. Far side, here comes Ford to the attack. Shot it off of Babin. Rolls to the corner. Ford out to Butita. Butita out to the point. Knocked away by McKay. Picked up by Butita. Butita works it down low. Centering pass knocked away by McKay, and Babin knocks the net for a little joyride. Trevor Babin popped the net free after making a good little save on Gus Ford. As now they got these pegs working here. Taking a look here, John Butita, Cleveland, Ohio native, was the one who set up that play right before the net came free. He got it down low to Conway, and then the net popped off. Face off to the left of Babin. Baker and Cangelosi are goal scorers. Through traffic, it hit a skate and came right to Cody Oakes. Oakes goes behind the net with it. Let's go Thunder from the crowd. O'Reilly plays it out of the zone off the stick of Ford, so no icing, as the puck did just slow down before the red line anyway. Played forward, all three Thunders in the O zone as it's a 3-on-2 out the other way, led by Ford. Ford by Basie, Garker-Benikov going to the net. Ford jams right into the cage, and the faceoff will come out of the zone. Noah Wild gives Gus Ford a little bit of help as Babin wasn't ran there. It was straight post, and now we got Grebenikov down behind the net as well. Thunder training staff looked like they were starting to make their way out, but Grebenikov's back up to his feet. Ford and Grebenikov both go into the cage there, as now we've got to fix it once more. 1-1 at the Thunderdome. There's Lucchese in for the neutral zone draw. Puck's one forward to Noah Wild. Wild picks it up the puck and plays it up the near side. Marc-Antoine Brulette has it poked away, and it's shipped up the near side. Lucchese finishes his check. Martin to the O-zone. He looks for some space, finds a cross-ice pass. Cody Oakes. Oakes with a shot. Babin ate it up high. Puck sits free in the blue paint, but Babin's down, and we get a whistle. Faceoff will come out of the zone. Noah Wild calling for the trainers as Babin is down. And it looks like now they are making their way out onto the ice. Trevor Babin is on all fours now, as I'm not sure where he had that shot get him. It looked like the side of the neck, but Babin appears to be okay. Babin getting a look at, yeah, it looks like they're checking out the jaw area of Trevor Babin, making sure he is okay, and he is. So you get a look at Trevor Babin now, as he looks to be okay in the Delaware gold crease as he throws that black mask back on, and will stay in the cage for Delaware. Face off to the right of Babin. It's one to Daniel Martin. Martin through traffic. Babin saw it late and covers up and gets a whistle. Face off to the right of Babin. Rimmed around the cage where it's picked up by Kyle Stevens. Stevens out to center. Powell knocks it down. Left wing side. Here comes Carolina. Daniel Martin jams it right through the blue paint. Stevens plays it forward. Bouncing puck comes to Daniel Martin, and Martin's to the O-zone with it. Daniel Martin cross-ice pass. Powell just didn't keep the blue line as a delayed call on the offside. Face off in the neutral zone. Cangelosi has it pulled away from him by Dawson Baker. And left wing side, Myers to the attack. Meyer right into the front of the net where McKay knocks it down, and Kyle Stevens will break out far side. Stevens with Marker and Cangelosi. Drop pass, Marker save Paulin right in the glove, and he gets a whistle. Face off to the right of Paulin. Pastuca plays it all the way around the net. Schnapp, giveaway, Marker. Marker, top of the circle, pad save Paulin, and that's a souvenir for a fan. Face off's going to be to the right of Chris Paulin. 17:05 to go in a first period. In a second period, my apologies, that's seen one goal. Credited to number 5, Dan Cangelosi. Here's Butita, the captain for the Thunderbirds. Plays it behind the net to Babin. Knocked down by Butita. Bouncing puck, where is it? All the way out at the point is where it is, where Pastuca knocks it down. Yuri Pastuca, always been a player who's impressed many in this league. He's got some size. Doesn't look like it when he's next to Jarrett Meyer, who's got the puck now. Meyer pushes it forward, takes a bump from Basie. Basie finishes him into the boards. And all the way out in front of the play was Stevens, but Gus Ford knocked it down. Ford by Cangelosi, by Ryan Marker, right wing side. Drop pass for Conway. Conway tips it on to Butita. Butita creates space, and Babin's got the save. Gus Ford, so good at creating space for himself in a tight area. Face off will be to the right of Trevor Babin here. Win comes right to Daniel Martin, who wires it over the head of Trevor Babin. Laporte plays it forward. Devaney chips it right through the neutral zone, and it comes all the way across. Puck played forward. Here is Daniel Martin, left wing side. Martin tried to get it by Bedard to no avail. Charlie Bedard starts out for the Delaware Thunder, works it over to Joe Devaney. Devaney tries to work by Grebenikov. Paulin helps his defenseman out, but he gave it away to Laporte. Laporte cross ice looking for Devaney, found him, but away from the net. Devaney, good play to work free of Martin. Devaney into the circle. Great little pass towards the front of the net, but Andrusenko was tied up. Grebenikov picks it up. Victor Grebenikov been around with the Thunderbirds for quite some time now. As Laporte takes down his man, and Laporte's going to go an O-zone penalty. Not what you want to see as this one comes down, and Daniel Martin steps in front of Noah Wild, and the puck's to the attack. This is McLean walking into the backhand, and he shot it wide. Brulette with a good defensive play. Baker creates space, fires, big blocker save by Babin, comes free to Martin. Babin with another answer, and we get a whistle. 15-13 to go in the second period. Laporte's going to go for a hook or a trip. Let's see. It's a trip. An O-zone face-off is not what you want with this unit out, but it's what you get on a penalty kill. Baker, Meyer, Ford, Conway, Butita. Ever so dangerous five-man unit. Talked about Declan Conway a bit with the Mentor Icebreakers. Jarrett Meyer, his size. He's played at some good junior level hockey as we have a tie up into the boards here. J.C. Moritz got the worst of. Jarrett Meyer steps in, makes a play. Conway right back out to the point to Jarrett Meyer. Meyer over to Baker. Baker back to Meyer. Meyer all the way over. Gus Ford just missed him. Conway, as these two play catch, the puck comes through. Cross ice pass, Meyer, too much space, but Babin has the answer with the right hand. That's a glove save. That's a media timeout, and we'll be back in a jiffy on the Delaware Thunder YouTube channel. Back here on the Delaware Thunder YouTube channel. Appreciate you tuning in as Delaware short for another 135. Touching on Gus Ford, Tillensburg, Ontario, 5'8", 185. He's out there on the ice. This puck's kept in by Meyer. Ford kicks it behind the net to Butita. Conway finds it over his head. Baker keeps it going. Butita out of the corner. Butita creates space for himself, and he shot it wide. Had a little bit on that blocker's side. Out to the point, it's Meyer. Over to Baker. Baker and Meyer change places. Baker, Meyer into the circle with it. 1:10 to the power play. It's good passing here by the Thunderbirds. Baker through traffic into the glove of Babin. It's got a electrical force to it where that puck just ends up in there. Trevor Babin, more than solid thus far for his hometown team in a 1-1 hockey game. After an 18-shot first period, they've added 7 in this second, the Thunderbirds. Conway Got it to McKay, who's wearing the wrong color jersey, but McKay got it to Butita, also wearing the wrong color jersey. Out to the point, it's Meyer, top of the point. One more, Baker, patted away by Babin. That's where Babin's so good, he's a step ahead of the play. Ford with a good play, kicked it over to Meyer. Meyer didn't expect it. And now Meyer has got two Thunder players trailing him. Ford to the O-zone. Ford right by McKay, but the puck rolled on him. Now Ford works out to the blue line. Gus Ford out to the line. 27 to the power play. Kyle Steven gives Ford a bit of a hard time as the shot from the point is blocked by McKay. Spun back towards the net. Knocked down by Bedard and cleared the distance. Back and forth we go here. Paulin gives it up with 10 seconds to the power play. One final rush for Tommy Cardinal and company. Cardinal nearly lost it to Stevens. Now Grebenikov gets the boots moving as the power play expires. Grebenikov stops at the half wall. Out to the point, Campaign. Campaign through traffic, wide of Babin. Picked up by Schnapp on the far side of the ice. Tie up at the wall, Basie involved, nothing new. Moritz frees up the puck. Laporte's trying to get to it. Laporte does get to it. Basie and McLean were holding each other up. Schnapp took it away from Laporte. Basie's going to work up the near side. Get it through to Stevens. Stevens was looking for Laporte. Pass was behind him. Laporte, Grebenikov, foot race. Poked free. Nobody won. Andrusenko nearly did. And McLean gets to the loose puck. McLean up the far side. Chips it in. Didn't have the red line. They'll give him the step with 12:30 to go in the second. J.C. Moritz has it near half wall. Moritz just floats it through the neutral zone. Powell watches it go by. Pastuka picks it up. Yuri Pastuka got it to Daniel Martin. Martin right by a man. And here come the Thunderbirds to the attack right wing side. Carolina gains entry. Got it through to Conway, who couldn't pull the trigger. He's saying he had his stick pulled before he could pull the trigger. Now it's Stevens. Stevens right wing side. Kyle Stevens gains entry. Going for the tour of Harrington. Centers one. Knocked down by Daniel Martin. Cangelosi pokes it away to him. Now it comes right into the glove of Declan Conway, and he leads a pass forward, but nobody in a white jersey available. That was Kyle Kazeroid they were looking for. Now right wing side, it's Cangelosi. Cangelosi shot blocked by Powell. Up the near side they come as Kazeroid forces the turnover. Kazeroid up to Conway, and there's Daniel Martin wanting it. Conway holds. Conway just keeps Martin on side. Looks very close to me. He just chips it in, and we get a whistle. Goaltenders duel, 1-1, period 2. Back and forth we go. Noah Wild, Long Island native, got it up to Joe Devaney. Devaney behind the net, waits, stops. Look how crafty Joe Devaney is. Bedard through traffic, he scores! Charlie Bedard right through Paulin, and it's 2-1 Delaware. Devaney creates, Paulin has it go by on the shot from Bedard. One of the new additions, Joe Devaney, making a difference. A lot of bodies in front of Paulin. Schnapp was one of them, and it's 2-1 Delaware. Thunderbirds right back to the attack. Uh-oh, dangerous. Baker in front, sends it right back towards the front of the net. Schnapp finds it, and he scores. Just 7 seconds later, Jacob Schnapp ties the game, and it's 2-2. Got a time check. It was 9 seconds in between two goals. Unbelievable. The Thunderbirds came right back. Look at the crafty skating by Holt here. Holy smokes, left wing side. He's to the attack. Dropped a pass to Cardinal. Can't find it in skate. And Devaney's out right wing side. Can we have another goal here? Devaney to the O zone. Devaney crafty through the D zone, but he lost it. Oh my, Joe Devaney. As Laporte with a good keep. rims it around. It was knocked down by Meyer before it could get anywhere. Brulette pops on the ice. He's been quiet tonight, and it's chipped in, and getting a change is Tommy Cardinal. 10-13, period number 2. McKay reverses to Basie. Basie plays it forward, giveaway by Andrusenko. It's in the skates of Ford, came right back on the stick of Conway, and on the backhand, Babin had to make the save with the right pad. Brulette over to Laporte. Delaware right forward with it. Shot was blocked by Grebenikov. Laporte knocked the puck away from Grebenikov. Brulette out to Moritz at the point through traffic. Paulin didn't see it as it floats wide. Declan Conway plays it forward. Now the Thunderbirds move forward as Ford has it roll on him. Gus Ford picks it up, played it backwards. Nobody home in a white jersey. Oakes all the way back out of the neutral zone with it. Cody Oakes knocks it down. Here's Butsita going to the net. Ford picks up the puck. Cross-ice pass. Conway, nobody home. Lucchese over skates. Plays it into a no man's land, and Gus Ford finds the puck. Ford hassled from behind by Alek, and that's a great play by number 17 in a black jersey, and Brulette just chips it to safety. Babin watches this one go behind the net with 9:05 to go in period number 2. Had a lot of fun thus far. It's a 2-2 game. Lucchese tried to free up Marker. Marker finds the puck, got Alekin going to the net, but the pass was well elevated. Now Daniel Martin's out the other way, takes a bump, and right back is McLean. McLean fires, he scores. Might have been screened by Bedard. McLean fires it over the glove of Babin, and it's 3-2. Hockey game now. As McLean pots a big one for his team, and Delaware had a 2-1 lead just a few minutes ago. But McLean's second goal of the year is a big one. Grebenikov fires just wide. Holy smokes, we almost had a third in a minimal amount of time. That one just goes wide. Frees up Daniel Martin, got Kazaroyd going to the net, couldn't find him. Back out in front. Now Meyer picks it up. He fires. It was blocked by Basie. Basie tries to clear. Nothing doing. Daniel Martin steps into one, and it's blocked out of play. Media timeout at the Thunderdome. We'll be back in just a jiff. Back here at the Thunderdome, 3-2 hockey game in favor of the Thunderbirds. As these two teams really are battling here tonight. It's been physical, it's been fast, and it's been a whole lot of fun. Thunder and the Thunderbirds battle on. Grebenikov, great move to free up some space for himself. Had his shot blocked, though. Dawson Baker behind the net, tried the Michigan, didn't work. Marker right down Main Street, as that's one that would have made every highlight reel around the world if he's able to pull that off. Anytime you pull that move off, it's impressive, especially at the pro level. Marker forces a turnover, picks it up at the half wall, freed it up for Noah Wild. Schnapp stepped into that shot to block it. And the Thunderbirds try to work it free. Grebenikov takes a couple hacks on the hands from Cangelosi as the puck's worked through center. Schnapp had the red line, so this one going all the way down wouldn't be an icing anyway. Yuri Pastuka picks it up, 7:35 to go in period number 2. Noah Wild picks it up, chips it up the near wall. The puck comes free and all the way behind the Thunder cage. 7:23 to go. Basie picks it up. Alex Basie had a game-winning goal against this Carolina Thunderbirds team as the shot from Marker goes wide. Alex Basie and Alex Susi, who's not in the lineup, are the two A's for this team. Basie, the Oshawa, Ontario native, 6 foot, 220. Marker trying to get by Pastuca, draws a penalty and has a centering pass knocked away. Pastuca to the box for 2 minutes. Delaware with a grade A chance to score it with 7 minutes to go in period number 2. Pastuca doesn't look too happy. He's going to sit for a couple, though. Face-off will be to the left of Paulin. Devaney, Brulette at the points. Marker, Cangelosi, and Stevens down low. Marker picks it up. Marker out to the point. Joe Devaney. Devaney cross ice. Marc-Antoine Brulette right back to Devaney. Devaney right point, works it down low. Marker. Marker back to Devaney. Devaney walks the blue line, looking for space. Finds Ryan Marker in space. Puck rolled on him, and Powell can't clear. Marker finds the puck. Goes down low with it. Stevens all the way across. It's blocked back out to the neutral zone. Joe Devaney picks it up at his own ice. 1:25 to the power play. We talked about Joe Devaney. Had an assist on the goal there. He's bumped by Tommy Cardinal, number 23. Devaney wearing number 19 for this Thunder team from Stouffville, Ontario. It's played right by Marker. Marker, left wing side. Goes for a little tour behind the Thunder cage. That puck's cleared off the linesman, and this is going to free up Butita. Butita got Cardinal going to the net. Over to Cardinal, back to Butita, and they score. A shorthanded goal by the Carolina Thunderbirds, and it's 4-2. Not much Babin could do. It was a beautiful little passing play. Boom, 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 4-2. 5:53 to go. Delaware still up a man for 53 seconds. Devaney's not happy. Not sure. He's got a bit to say to the Thunder bench as he's explaining what happened there. Maybe he's saying it hit the linesman on the way out. I'm not sure. But it's 4-2 Thunderbirds. It's a shorthanded goal, and it's a big one, as Delaware could have tied this game. But instead, now they trail by 2. Here's Basie out of his own zone. Look at Nikita Andrusenko skate. He overskates, though, and has to retreat back. Basie picks it up. Lucchese. Lucchese's going to work it down Main Street. Noah Wild finds the puck. It's chipped right back out to center. Delaware struggling to gain entry, as now Lucchese does. And Delaware's going to go up another man here, as Lucchese was interfered with there, a say, and it'll be a 5-on-3 for the Thunder for 22 seconds. Face-off's going to be to the right of Paulin. It's going to be Holt going to the box, I believe. Yes, it is. It's George Holt headed to the box. Nikita Andrusenko you're talking about, 5'11", 180. Just turned 21 last year, going to be 22 this year. Young, tons of speed, and a dangerous shot. Baker and Wild have a lot to say to one another. They're still going at it as the play picks back up. Brulette out to the point marker, down low. Stevens, cross ice, Brulette. Oh, what a save by Paulin. He doesn't know where it is, but it's under his left pad, and we get a whistle. 5:13 to go in period number 2. Media timeout. Face-off won by Cangelosi over to Joe Devaney. Devaney down low, Kyle Stevens. Stevens spins back out. 5 seconds to the 5-on-3. Devaney at the point, cross ice marker. Marker back to Devaney. Devaney, Stevens down low, looking cross ice. It's a great play by Meyer to make sure nothing comes of it. Baker had his stick lifted by Stevens. Stevens got options down low, can't find any. Over to Marker, far circle. Marker out top, Devaney. Devaney through traffic, save Paul, it's set free for a second, and we get a whistle. Media timeout, 4:45 to go, period number 2. A second period eruption by the Carolina Thunderbirds sees them with a 30-16 shot advantage and a 4-2 lead. Delaware tied things up and took the lead in this period, but 3 straight by the Thunderbirds. Schnapp, McLean, and Butita find us where we are now. Butita tries to spring Dawson Baker behind the play, but Marc-Antoine Brulette took it away. Baker ends up with the puck anyway, and Brulette finds it right back. Puck's bouncing all over the place. It's a hot potato here on the ice in Harrington. Right wing side, Joe Devaney gave it away to Meyer. Stevens forces a turnover. Puck sits at the half wall, and that's a crafty little play by Meyer to kick it free left wing side. Now Butita's working on Marker. Drop pass, Meyer walks right to the slot. Drop pass, oh my, it's a 2-on-0. Cangelosi with Andrusenko. Cangelosi's going to take it himself, and Paulin makes the save with the blocker. This puck's cleared all the way out. Kyle Stevens finds it, and the net's off behind Chris Paulin. 40 seconds to the power play. 4 minutes left in period 2. This has been a back and forth contest here. You cannot make up this type of action. It's been incredible. Face-off will be in the neutral zone. Kazaroid tries to pull it back. Basie finds it. Lucchese works it forward. Lucchese over to Andrusenko. Andrusenko hassled from behind, rimmed all the way around to Laporte. Laporte gave it away to Kazaroid. And now Kazaroid has some time to break out. Kazaroid got it to Martin. Martin tried to go back to Kazaroid. Andrusenko knocked it down, and it's rimmed all the way through. Puck comes all the way around. Noah Wild picks it up. Goes cross ice to Laporte. Laporte right wing side. Laporte stops on a dime and rims it behind the cage. Around it comes to Noah Wild. Noah Wild spins it back behind as the power play expires for Delaware. They work one out. Andrusenko knocks it down at the blue line. Gave it back to Laporte, but he's got to wait to touch this on a delayed offside. Pastuca flips it free, knocked down by Noah Wild as he goes to the bench, but the Thunderbirds work it up left wing side. Pass was intended for McLean. It rolled on him, and J.C. Moritz works it back out to center. Puck pushed behind the net, where it's picked up by Alex Basie. Basie over to Lucchese. Lucchese chipped by Andrusenko. He's got the wheels moving. Andrusenko looking to the net. Andrusenko off Paulin and just wide of the cage. Nikita Andrusenko picks up the loose puck. Stays on the blue line. This is crafty stuff. Down low they go to Marker. He tries to jam it home. It wouldn't go. Oh, now they say it does. And it's 4-3 Delaware. Paulin saying no way. The official saying yes way, and it's 4-3 Thunderbirds, my apologies. Paulin is absolutely livid. Paulin is way out of his crease. Chris Paulin is more than unhappy we'll see what's going on here as Paulin is less than happy here in his crease. They're talking about it here, and it's going to stand. The call on the ice is a goal. They're talking about it, and they're saying good goal. It's 4-3 here at the Thunderdome. .4-3 hockey game. Holy smokes. That was a wild one as we go back to taking a look here. As we're back to game time here. Butita knocks it down. Pushed forward. As now we apologize for the camera change there. As the puck's jammed forward by Conway. And out forward. As it was a goal from Ryan Marker. As Conway picks it up, moves it to forward. They try to go back to Conway. Puck comes behind the net to Grebenikov. Grebenikov shot it round the other way. All the way around it comes. And it comes through for a quick shot right into the pads of Babin. Marker knocks it down. It's chipped out the other way. Cangelosi finds the puck left wing side. Cangelosi tries to work to the attack. He ties up with his man Grebenikov, and he finishes him hard into the boards. Butita finds the puck. Right down Main Street he comes. Butita works it forward. The puck's worked through to Basie. And Basie tries to work it forward, but he gave it away. Stevens played it right back in the skates of Basie. McKay works it forward. Schnapp knocked it down. And Andrusenko finds it in his skates. Up to Basie it comes, all the way through to Tommy Cardinal. Baker forces the turnover. Marker finds the puck, and he shot it off Paulin. Great defensive play. And the shot never got through. As now the crowd comes alive at the Thunderdome. Bodies collide into the boards. As this one's rimmed all the way around. Pastuca picks it up. Right wing side at Schnapp. Schnapp to the attack. 2-on-1 with Cardinal. Over to Cardinal. Pass was behind him. Laporte tried to play it forward. Giveaway. And Laporte's up right wing side. Puck spun all the way down. Picked up behind the net by Meyer. Meyer finds it. Works it up the near wall. Schnapp finds the puck, left wing side. Cross ice pass was looking for Baker. Moritz finds it and starts out left wing side. J.C. Moritz, one last rush. 3 seconds of the period, shot right into the breadbasket of Paulin. And with 1 second left, we get a whistle. Face-off will be to the right of Paulin. As we apologize, it was a wraparound goal from Ryan Marker. As Paulin believed it didn't cross the line, the referee said it did. We apologize, we had our goal cam still going behind Trevor Babbitt. Face-off will be to the right of Paulin. Face-off won by Laporte. He tries to fire one towards the net. And in a 4-3 game, we head to period number 3. But before that, we have a little meeting of the minds here as Chris Paulin now is cooled down. We'll chat with the official. As they'll talk about it and discuss the goal. We'll take a break. More hockey when we return on the Delaware Thunder YouTube. Back here on the Delaware Thunder YouTube channel, DelawareThunder.com, YouTube.com. Our apologies once more for being stuck on our goaltender cam for a little bit there, as we do have that squared away now, and we apologize again. But it is a 4-3 hockey game, as we touched on. It was a Ryan Marker goal right at the side of the net there on a wraparound, as the Thunder and the Thunderbirds are in a one-goal hockey game headed to period 3. Couple things to talk about in that period, more than a couple, honestly, as the goal scoring started after a one-goal first period from Dawson Baker. Dan Cangelosi and Charlie Bedard gave the Thunder a 2-1 lead. Then it was Schnapp, McLean, and Butita giving the Thunderbirds a 4-2 lead. And then Ryan Marker got one back at the 17:25 mark to make it a one-goal game. The Thunder and the Thunderbirds, one-goal hockey game as we head to period 3. Back here on the Delaware Thunder YouTube channel as we get you caught up around the Federal Prospects Hockey League, as we always do. Danbury and Binghamton in period number 3. It's a 5-2 Danbury lead. Also in period number 3 with about 10 minutes to go, it is Watertown and Port Huron. Watertown leads 2-0 right here. Carolina 4, Delaware 3 on the Delaware Thunder YouTube channel. Delaware Thunder. The Stripes make their way back out on the ice. It's time for period 3 at the Thunderdome. Delaware and Carolina in a 1-goal game as Trevor Babin leads his team back out onto the ice. It's the Thunder and the Thunderbirds. Lucchese makes his way out. There's Kyle Stevens, who's been solid in his first game in Delaware black and gray. And at the other end, it's the Thunderbirds. There's Paulin in his crease as he pops free. It's the Thunder and the Thunderbirds live at the Thunderdome. 4-3 hockey game. Your goal scorers tonight are as follows. Baker Dawson, Dan Cangelosi, Charlie Bedard, Jacob Snap, Torrey McLean, John Butita, and Ryan Marker. Devaney Laporte, Bedard Basie, and Andrusenko. Looking over to my left, Pastuca, Powell, Cardinal, Baker, and Schnapp. Four to 3 hockey game, 1-goal game going into period 3. Can't ask for much more than that. Pastuca knocks the puck down. He goes cross ice. Powell. Powell right down Main Street off of Basie. That's the only reason this won't be an icing. Puck comes behind the net where Alex Basie picks it up, goes to Laporte. Laporte cross ice pass, got Joe Devaney. Devaney to the attack, waits, creates space, chips it behind the net, and now it's picked up. Started out the other way, Cardinal gave it away. Nikita Andrusenko picks it up. Over to Alex Basie. Basie through traffic. Paulin makes the save, awkwardly, albeit, but he gets the job done. Basie all the way back behind his own net with it. Comes up to Laporte. Laporte chipped up the near wall. Bedard played it through, off the hand of Declan Conway, and right back to Justin Laporte. Laporte all the way across, slowed down by Devaney, and pushed forward to Butita. Butita spins back into his own zone, works it over to Cody Oakes, who goes up to Declan Conway. That's a crisp tape-to-tape pass. Conway gains entry, goes by Bedard. Conway centering pass off the skate of Cangelosi. Butita's got options. He used Oakes at the point. Oakes through traffic well wide of the net. He's going to get Kyle Steets' feet moving left wing side. Stevens was looking for Marker. That pass eludes everybody and goes down for an icing. Looks like they're getting Bedard back out on the ice. It's hard to hide J.C. Moritz out there. He's got some size to him. Delaware's defense. Let's talk about that for a second. The size of their defense. Basie, 6 foot 220. Bedard, 6'2", 200. Oh, that's some size right there. J.C. Moritz, 6'5", 225. Tristan McKay, just 6'3", 230. Size on the back end for Delaware, as Cangelosi's got to be careful here before he gets a holding call. Puck bounces free. Butita has it worked out. Off the stanchion, just stays in play. Ford picks it up, got Butita going to the net, but he only had one hand on his stick. Gus Ford's got it, chips it back behind the net. Stevens picks it up. Butita finds it in skates, tries to work it free to Conway. Can't do so, as a minute 40 has come and gone of period number 3. It's the final frame at the Thunderdome. Puck at the far side. They're looking cross ice. That one rolled all the way around, and Jarrett Meyer picks it up. Meyer finds it, works it to Ford. Ford through traffic. Shot was blocked. Came out to Campaign. As he looks for space, he gets a pick there from Butita as he tried to work it out to the point, never got there, and that pass eludes Kyle Stevens. Not going to be an icing. Chris Paulin has to play it because Stevens is right there. Stevens lifts the stick of Paulin, but nothing doing. Gus Ford out left wing side. He just chips it right by everybody and behind the goaltender, Trevor Babin. 17:40 to go in a third period that has seen some shots for the Thunderbirds and one shot for the Thunder. Stevens works it forward, give away, as it comes right back to J.C. Moritz. Moritz over to Alex Basie. The best beards in the league, maybe? I would say so. Marvin Powell, left wing side. He tries to gain entry. This play looks to me offside. The linesman doesn't know where the puck is. The puck's behind the net here. He's looking like it's still in skates at the blue line. That one whizzes right by the head of the official as Basie starts out for Delaware. Lucchese pushes it forward. Powell knocks it down. He's got Tommy Cardinal going to the net. Instead, Basie forces an interception, and out the other way come the Thunder. Now a tie-up in the corner. Leads to the puck on the stick of Alex Basie. He can't control the pass, and it's out of the zone. Noah Wild finds it, winds one up. That one blocked by Powell, came right up in his face, and he goes down to the ice. The training staff makes their way right out to him. He pops to his feet, though, which is always good to see. .16:44 to go in the third. As always, we appreciate you tuning in, as this face-off will be to the left of Paulin. Big weekend tomorrow. You buy it, we sign it. We'll have a couple intermission shootouts, which is always fun. So it's a 3-on-2. You hear the Thunderbirds bench saying 3-3. Cardinal got Schnapp going to the bench. Drop pass for Oakes. What a block by Noah Wild. Still circulating the zone are the Thunderbirds. Cardinal down low, cross-ice pass. Baker was all alone. Oakes steps into one. Babin makes the save, and we get a whistle as he was getting back into position. Face-off will be to the left of Trevor Babin. Dawson Baker in the dot. It's been very dangerous tonight. He's really good in the dot as well. Grebennikov through traffic, got a tip. Babin swallows it up. Baker and McKay have a meeting of the minds right at the top of that blue paint as the Whistle Brigade slows this game a bit down in period 3. Face off to the left of Babin. One back to Grebennikov. He decides to rim it behind the cage here. McKay and Schnapp, a battle of the sixes going at it as Marker works it back out to neutral zone. Oakes takes a bump but moves it forward. This one's going to come behind the net as J.C. Moritz watches it come around. He takes a bump from Cardinal, who's definitely not afraid of physical play. Kyle Steven works it free to Cangelosi. Here comes Danny Cangelosi as it roll on him, and Jarrett Meyer pokes it the rest of the way out of the zone. Cangelosi gave it away to Cardinal. Dangerous. Over to Schnapp. Schnapp got Cardinal going to the net, and Schnapp shot it off the blocker of Babin. This one rimmed all the way behind the net as Bedard picks it up, goes to Marker. Marker now gave it away. Cangelosi skating into this one. Great play by Dawson Baker to slow it up. And now it's another 3-on-2, but Stevens gets back to slow up the rush. Baker down low looking for Schnapp, nothing doing. Baker picks it back up on his backhand. Baker plays it behind the net. Cangelosi cuts it off, works it up the near side. Yuri Pastuka, the always dangerous defenseman, goes by Basie and shot it into Babin, and we get a whistle. Puck was loose. Conway gave Babin a snow shower. Delaware was not happy. Andrusenko and Laporte both very upset about this. 15:14 to go in the third. 4-3. Babin holding down the fort. On the near side of the ice here. Butita has the puck kicked away from him, and Laporte finds it left wing side. Justin Laporte over to Joe Devaney. Joe Devaney pushes forward up to Laporte. He was looking for a rebound off the pads, but nothing doing. Gus Ford breaks to the O-zone. Gus Ford with Butita. Dangerous combo as that one rolls off the stick of Ford and right in on cage. 14:55, third period. Stick with us. Face-off will be deep in Thunder ice as the Thunder trail the Thunderbirds 4-3. There's Gus Ford, leading point getter for this Thunderbirds team.
Delaware pokes it to center. Here they are to the attack, 2-on-1. Devaney with Laporte. Devaney cross ice. Laporte, he fanned on it. Oh, we couldn't get anything on the shot as Powell gave it away to McKay at the blue line. McKay on his backhand. Powell makes the stop. McKay's going to try to go all the way across. He didn't get anything on the pass as it comes right back to him. Powell goes in, left wing side. Powell starts the attack over to Declan Conway. Conway finds it, tries to go out to the point and hit a stick and comes all the way back to Paulin. Paulin knocks it down behind the net. Gets it back as Powell works it out to center. He gave it away to Andrusenko. Andrusenko gave it right back to Powell. Powell over to Conway. Takes a bump from Andrusenko and it's chipped back out to center. It's getting a bit choppy out there now with 6 minutes gone in period number 3. Here's Cody Oakes. Look at the speed on Oakes as he fires one off the stick of Moritz and out of play. Face off deep in Thunder Ice. 13:56 to go in period 3. Good crowd on hand tonight at the Thunderdome. There's Kyle Kazeroid playing in his second game in the dot with the Carolina Thunderbirds. Marc-Antoine Brulette, right wing side, got by a man, tried to work through. Oakes takes him down, and Oakes is going to go to the box. Not much of a complaint from Cody Oakes. More upset with himself here. Oakes for a trip, and Delaware will go up a man with 13:46 to go in period 3. Two minutes on the penalty clock. Let's not forget that the Thunderbirds did score a shorty this game. Devaney out at the point. Devaney over to Stevens. Stevens through traffic, blocked and out of play. Face-off will be to the right of Paulin. Powell in the last couple shifts blocked the shot right up in the chin area, and then just blocked one right off the toe, it looked like. That's also a very painful area. That one's cleared all the way down. Babin, the Philadelphia, Pennsylvania native, gave it away to Tommy Cardinal. Cardinal pushed it behind the net. If he just worked it out to front, he would have had the wide open yawning cage. Here's Joe Devaney. Devaney with a slow, methodical approach as he drops it to Marker. Marker right wing side. Skates behind the cage with it. Marker out to Cangelosi. Cangelosi. Down low, Brulette. Marc-Antoine Brulette comes out of the corner with it. Up top, Dan Cangelosi. No traffic in front of Chris Paulin here, but Cangelosi has a good shot and nearly buries that. Brulette with a great play to knock down the clearing attempt of Tommy Cardinal. Dan Cangelosi's been phenomenal tonight as he breaks it free to Kyle Stevens. Stevens works it up to Marker. It's a tired four-man unit for the Thunderbirds. Devaney, Marker, Cangelosi, Paulin has the answer. Paulin said absolutely not. Dan Cangelosi will keep it 4-3. Dan Cangelosi, the Rockaway, New Jersey native, 5'11", 185. Lucchese in the second unit pop out. Basie and Bedard, the defenseman, with Andrusenko and Laporte on the wings of Brandon Lucchese. Andrusenko, right wing side. Gains entry. Looking for space, now pops out to the top of the circle, goes cross ice, Basie. Basie, Laporte. Laporte back to Basie. Pastica dropped his stick. Schnapp tries to come out, make a play. That's a good defensive play by Powell right in front of the net. Pastuca and Laporte tie up. Lucchese tries to poke the puck free, works it out, comes out of the corner with it. Lucchese looks for some space, goes out to the point. Bedard opens up far side. Lucchese looking for that pass down low, can't find anybody. Schnapp's the only one who he can find, but Schnapp gave it away to Bedard. Bedard walks out of the point with it. Gave it over to Andrusenko. Andrusenko cross ice pass was behind Lucchese and out of the zone, and the power play expires for Delaware. Basie up the far side, Lucchese. He gains Thunderbird ice. Drop pass, Andrusenko, great little move. They go across to Bedard, but the puck was bouncing. Butita finds the bouncing puck, works it up to Gus Ford. Ford working with Conway. They move it forward. Puck bounces through everybody, and Butita picks it up. Butita out of the corner with it. Butita looks for some help. Butita spins off a man, got his points, uses it, and George Holt. Now he's got Conway. Conway through traffic, bounces one in on Babin, and he just blockers it behind the net. Laporte finds it, chipped it up the near side. Conway knocked it down. Lucchese finds it, and he's out to center. Lucchese shot wildly wide of the cage as Daniel Martin picks it up. Daniel Martin rims it back out to center. That's only as far as it gets the red line with 10:48 to go in period number 3. Cangelosi in on the forecheck, chips it back behind the net, but Daniel Martin awaits. Martin played it behind the net. Here come the Thunderbirds out the other way with Conway. Declan Conway got Martin as the Thunder defense is lulled to sleep as Martin could have broke in with a good pass. All the way behind the net, J.C. Moritz stops it. He waits, another local here, J.C. Moritz. Clears it, hits a stanchion, and it looked like a beautiful saucer pass, tape to Dan Cangelosi, and that's what will tell you it was. Knocked down by Meyer. He tried to free it into space. Kyle Stevens will skate into this, tried to play it free. Delaware's offside. Moritz touches it with 10:12 to go. J.C. Moritz, we touched on him a bit ago. Another Philadelphia, Pennsylvania native. Anthony Merrigan not in the lineup tonight. Also a Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, alongside Trevor Babbitt. Charlie Bedard, Southampton native. That's Long Island, as well as Noah Wild. Also from out east on the island. And Joe Brennan, who's not in the lineup tonight, also Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So Delaware home cooking, as they say. Philadelphia just about an hour and a half away from here. Jamming away behind the net are the Thunderbirds. This one goes right through center. There's Meyer. Look how big Jarrett Meyer is. He can wheel for a big guy too, can he? Schnapp chips it in deep. Right by Trevor Babbitt, and Basie picks it up far side. Worked it to Charlie Bedard, who comes up near side. Over the stick of Marker, and we'll have an icing and a media timeout. 9:32 to go. Delaware Thunder, Carolina Thunderbirds. Delaware Thunder Pro Hockey on the Delaware Thunder YouTube channel. Face-off will be to the right of Trevor Babin. As the bouncing puck comes to Campaign, who fires a shot that was tipped, and Babin made a phenomenal save with the right pad on Dawson Baker in front. That's one of those ones where you think about later in the game if Delaware makes it 4-4. Schnapp in on the forecheck. Tommy Cardinal as well, but Bedard was knocked down to the ice, but the puck rolls right back to him. Brulette got a tip, but it's not going to matter. He was well behind the red line with 9:05 to go in period 3. As we play deeper and deeper into period 3, we talk about it. Simplicity is a key. As the ice gets choppy, the legs get tired, and remember, this is a 3-3 this weekend. 3 games, 3 nights. Noah Wild pinned off into the boards. Wild not happy with Tommy Cardinal. Plays a bit on the edge. Both those players do. We'll see if anything comes of that either tonight or the rest of this weekend, which wouldn't be too much of a surprise between those two players. Bouncing puck. That's Campaign. He's got the sock situation figured out. I believe it's just maybe a little too big on him. as that bouncing puck ends up on the stick of J.C. Moritz. Back and forth we go now, neither team giving an inch, as we haven't seen a good scoring chance in a little bit, but the announcer jinx is real, so let's see what comes in the next minute or so. This one's chipped all the way down. This one is going to be an icing. Was waiting to see the linesman arm go up with 8:20 to go in the third period. A real loud "Let's Go Thunder" chant. As now, no, they'll say shouldn't have been an icing. We'll go back to center ice for the faceoff, and Hutita's not upset with it. He understands. Andrusenko in the dot. The "Let's Go Thunder" chant is very loud, and we love it pregame as they light up the ice. Gus Ford, O-zone. What a move by Ford. He's in and he scores. Gus Ford, 5-3, Carolina. It's a great shot by Ford. Right over the blocker of Babin. And a 2-goal lead for Carolina. The move at the blue line was really impressive. Pulled it free and fired it home. And you were just waiting for the Gus Ford goal, and there it is. John Butita knocks down a bouncing puck. He goes right back to the goal scorer, Gus Ford. Puck rolled under his stick, so Butita's going to pick it up behind the net. Butita centering pass forward. Uh-oh, he scores! Back-to-back for Gus Ford, and it's 6-3. They're going to pick up the puck for Gus Ford, as the goal-scoring machine continues to show it off. 6-3 in favor of the Thunderbirds, as it almost seems as if the life was sucked right out of the building here. Face off one to Marker. He goes back to J.C. Moritz. Moritz off a tip. They'll say no icing as it comes all the way down to Compain. Compain watches it come around near half wall. Knocked down by Daniel Martin. Kazaroyd can't clear. This one bounces in on Paulin, and he jumps up and blockers it to the corner. Paulin was taking no chances there. A one-goal game just a few minutes ago has now been broken open as that one goes by Kazaroyd. Will it have the legs for an icing? Yes, it will, with 7:22 to go. Kazaroyd played at Castleton University in Vermont. Solid D3 program. As we said, his second game with the Carolina Thunderbirds. Faceoff's going to be in Thunderbirds ice here as Delaware needs a goal in the worst way here with time just ticking away on them. As we said, we do appreciate all the support of the Federal Prospects Hockey League, the Delaware Thunder, and the Carolina Thunderbirds. As Stevens behind the net knocks it down. Compain puts a bump into him. Marker finds the puck. He tries to wrap it home. That one wouldn't go. Net popped free and we'll get a whistle. Stevens and Compain behind the net. Couple extra shots there. We'll see if anything comes of it. It looks like it will, as the referee just gave the "you come with me" to Compain here, as they're blocking the camera behind the net. Look at this. There's Stevens and Cangelosi right there, as they're blinded by the light squeaking through Cangelosi and Stevens. Referee is dragging Compain to the bench here. It's a rough on Compain, and that's the only penalty that's going to come of it. And it does give the Thunder a chance to break back into this one. Are they thinking about maybe pulling Babin to the bench here? I've seen crazier things. 7:09, you're up a man for 2 minutes. Is it risky? Oh, yeah. But it does give you a chance to score a 6-on-4 goal here. Doesn't look like that's the route Delaware will go. Face-off will be to the left of Paulin with Stevens, Cangelosi, Marker, Brulette, and Devaney on the ice. Face-off out to the point. It's Ryan Marker with it now. Marker goes behind the net, got Cangelosi, up to Stevens, he fires it off the post, net popped free. The ref's just gonna fix it because Powell was able to clear at the distance. Trevor Babin knocks it down behind the net. Devaney, dangerous pass as Marker makes a great accept to the feed. Marker so good on his edges, over to Cangelosi. This one bounces off of Paulin, rimmed around the near side, over the stick of Marker, and out of the zone. Babin knocks it down, and Marker comes and skates into it. Marker, little drop pass for Devaney, and now Marker's out right wing side. Ryan Marker, look at him on his edges. This is what we talk about. He's so good on his edges. As Stevens is absolutely robbed by Chris Paulin with the right pad. Great keep at the line by Devaney. Devaney holds, waits, goes cross ice. Marker with it. He's looking Brulette's way. Goes that route. Brulette, Marker, top of the point, trading places. Now it's Kyle Stevens. Oh, look at that little move. Stevens over to Marker, bouncing puck, comes back to Ryan Marker. Marker cross ice, Brulette, great defensive play by Tommy Cardinal. Brulette all the way across Ryan Marker. Marker over Devaney, oh, he shot it high. Losing his blocker is Paulin and will get a whistle with 5:43 to go and 34 seconds to the power play. Delaware not happy as they were buzzing around the O-zone there a bit. Everyone's going to make a change here. Joe Devaney absolutely ripped that over the crossbar. Face-off will be to the left of Chris Paulin. Lucchese in the second unit out. Brandon Lucchese was at Newman University for a bit. Played in the OJHL as well. Here's Trevor Babin. Now Alex Basie will pick it up in the neutral zone and start out to Charlie Bedard. Bedard plays it behind the net where Justin Laporte just rims it around. Schnapp and Basie will have a meeting at the boards, and Schnapp wins that battle and clears at the distance. Andrusenko starts and goes right back to the O-zone. A bouncing puck he knocks down. Saved by Paulin with the right shoulder. Pastuca threw it behind his back, and he's going to go to the penalty box now, and Carolina can't get out of their own way. Pastuca is saying, I didn't close my hand on the puck, but he did throw it behind his back. So it's going to be delay of the game on Pastuca. And Laporte is telling him you can't close your hand on it. As Delaware has another chance to tie this, to get this game back within two, I should say. 5:07 to go now. Clock is ticking the wrong way for Delaware. It's ticking the right way for Carolina, though. Cangelosi, Marker got Stevens in front. Marker shot it high. Brulette picks it up. Goes over to Stevens. Now Marker up high, Devaney. Brulette looking for it in the shooting area. Marker down low. Cangelosi cross ice looking for Stevens. It was knocked down by Paulin before it could get there. Cangelosi works out of the corner. Gives it to Brulette. Handcuffed him, but he's able to find the puck. Brulette floats one towards the net. Was looking for a tip. Paulin makes the save. Media timeout. We'll be back in a jiffy on the Delaware Thunder YouTube channel. Back here on the Delaware Thunder YouTube channel, a minute 32 of power play time. as our final media timeout concluded there of the evening. We thank you once more for tuning in tonight. We'll be back at it tomorrow, Saturday, March 12th on the Delaware Thunder YouTube channel. These two teams will meet again. Out to the point, Devaney walks the blue line, trades places with Ryan Marker. Devaney all the way over to Marker near side. Marker and Devaney play catch. Devaney back to Marker. Marker out high. Devaney through traffic, blocked by Baker. Too much traffic like the Belt Parkway on a Friday afternoon. Marker, left side, all the way behind the net. Knocked down, played through. Jarrett Meyer knocks his man off the puck. Not sure if we have a broken twig on the ice or just a missing twig. Basie finishes his man. Over to Cangelosi, and he just shot it off the blocker of Paul, and then we get a whistle. The Thunder player's not happy with Paulin, as he's knocked the net off numerous times tonight. And the Thunderbird player's not happy with Alex Basie, as they believe he should be in the box for a couple minutes now. Delaware has had fair share of power plays tonight. They have had the last 4 power plays, now 5. Marker out to the point, Devaney. 40 seconds to the power play. Over to Marker. Marker looking for Brulette, finds him. Brulette spins off a man. Looking for space, out to the point, Devaney. Devaney down low, Marker. Marker through traffic into the glove of Paul, and no problem at all. Chris Paulin, not the biggest goalie out there, but his stability in the cage is very important. Doesn't give up many rebounds at all. Is always square to the puck, where when he sees it and it hits him, he knows exactly where it's going to go, and he's out in front of it. Laporte can't get it going towards the net, and this one's going to be chipped all the way down. A bouncing puck will stop right before the blue paint. Basie pushes it behind the net. And Charlie Bedard goes back to Brandon Lucchese. Lucchese lost it at the blue line. Andrusenko gave him help. And the puck ends up behind the net where Laporte is shown a seat. Bedard caught an edge, so he couldn't keep that puck in. Babin knocks it down. Andrusenko picks it up. Nikita Andrusenko, watch him fly right through the neutral zone. Here comes Andrusenko as the power play expires. Oh my, Andrusenko's in. On the backhand, can't get it by Paulin, who covers for a whistle. Nikita Andrusenko, 200 feet on the backhand. Couldn't flip it over the pad of I almost said of Nikita Andrusenko, but no, of Chris Paulin. Face off deep in Carolina ice as this one's run back to Marker. McKay down low, Cangelosi. Him and Stevens miscommunication. He thought Stevens was behind the net. Nobody home. McLean picks it up all the way across, looking Conway. McKay cuts that pass off. He threw it off the skate of Ryan Marker, and Kyle Stevens is going to have to clear out to center. Marker, spinning backhander goes wide. It was a nifty play by Ryan Marker. Complain knocks it down. Tying up with Stevens now behind the net. He lost his stick with 2:20 to go in a third period. That's in a 3-goal hockey game. Looking at Babin, I don't think he's going anywhere. Not with Cody Oakes bearing down on him and putting it right on the blue paint. 2:12 to go, 6-3. 7 o'clock tomorrow, 3 o'clock Sunday. The action continues between these two teams. Tomorrow, you buy it, we sign it. Sunday, family day. A lot of action, a lot of fun in this contest. It's 6-3 right now. Lucchese in the dot. He pulls it back to Noah Wild. Wild spins it behind the net. Works it up to O'Reilly, who we haven't seen much of since, as Lucchese pushes this one all the way around the cage. Puck comes free and pops out. Sent down all the way for an icing. It's Noah Wild who was chasing down the loose puck. 1:51 to go in this contest. Thunderbirds looking to take game one. It looks like they're on their way to do so with a 3-goal lead and under 2 minutes to play. Ford wins the draw back, and this one comes all the way around to Tommy Cardinal, who gets a piece. They'll say no icing. Charlie Bedard could have been able to play that puck. Played through and knocked down by Lucchese. He centered it towards his own net, and Butita comes away with the puck. Butita has it bounce and roll on him. He's just trying to make sure they don't have an odd man rush the other way, as O'Reilly wants that odd man rush the other way, but misses Brulette with the pass. Powell spins it around. Tommy Cardinal knocks it through. Gus Ford, right wing side. Ford gains entry, fires a slap shot off the stick of McKay and out of play, and a couple pucks fall from the rafters here. Thunder and the Thunderbirds live in Delaware, 1:15 to go. Thank you so much for joining tonight for the action, as it's been a ton of fun. We appreciate the support of the Federal Prospects Hockey League. We hope you'll join us tomorrow night as well, if you can't be at the Thunderdome. If you can make it, tickets still available, DelawareThunder.com. If not, we'll meet you right here tomorrow, 7 p.m. 1 minute to go in the game. Meyer chips it forward. Schnapp got a piece. No icing as McKay's behind his own net. Devaney played it forward. Nobody home. Meyer has no problem killing some more clock here and sending it back into Thunderbird ice. Paulin screaming at his teammates to come back. It's a 3-goal hockey game. They don't want it to get anywhere closer than that late here. 35 to go now as they circulate around their own zone. And now it's Schnapp through the neutral zone with speed. Schnapp smartly just plays it behind the net. Basie's going to start out, the Oshawa native. Up to Andrusenko. Andrusenko stopped at the blue line, goes across to Laporte, who gains Thunderbird ice and has his shot blocked by Meyer. It's rimmed all the way around. It's kept at the blue line by Devaney. He chips it through to Basie. Laporte right on the side of the net tries to jam it past Paulin, comes free to Baker, and with 5 seconds left, Austin Baker tries to just hold up and wait. Comes out free to the side of the net, bouncing puck in on Paulin. We get a whistle. Devaney goes over Paulin, and that's all she wrote for this one. The final from Harrington, 6-3 in favor of the Carolina Thunderbirds. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. A 6-3 final from the Thunderdome. The Thunderbirds are victorious. Points 66, 67, and 68 on the season for Carolina. We appreciate you tuning in. Mike Basile, Stu Lamb signing off. Thank you so much for joining the action and the fun this evening. A lot more to be had tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday as well. We appreciate you tuning in tonight, and we will talk to you tomorrow.